All right, busy of the busy media, sharp and real quick. We're talking about Cynthia Morgan, Madrina, one of Nigeria's finest dancehall artists of all time. Back then in 2013 to 2017, without mentioning the name of Cynthia Morgan, the story and the wave of the Nigerian music industry will not be complete. So this one is getting into me because this lady, I know how passionate I was about her music. And before Burna Boy went ahead to date Steph London, she and Burna Boy were the people rolling. The rumors are that they were actually in a relationship. And of course, this is not the first time that her video is surfacing on the internet space. Davido had reached out in January, I think so. And Sterling Bank also reached out when she came out, and we saw that her health has deteriorated due to depression, due to bankruptcy and all that. What happens to Cynthia Morgan is a big question. She had a fallout with her music label boss, talking about Jude Okoye, who is the boss of Northside Entertainment Record. She felt that her music was not being promoted enough, even as at that time, she had a Range Rover. The Northeast Entertainment had actually pushed lots of her songs. But to let you know how passionate Cynthia Morgan was and how close she was to getting there before any other Nigerian female artist that we hear of today could actually get international acclaim. Cynthia Morgan, Madrina, had actually been the one pushing. But to cut the long story short, when she had a fallout with Judy Engis, Judy Engis at the end of the day had to take possession of her social media accounts, her Instagram, her Vevo accounts, and every of her royalties was going to Jude Engis. So that was it. And that became the fall of Cynthia Morgan. But why am I making this video? I don't think it is over, because I believe that this lady still has a lot to dish out. Even as at the time she came out, a lot of people tried to work together so that she can release a single. But Nigerians, what does not trend does not trend. I thought that Nigerians could actually be able to promote her music when she came back, so that she could start again, so that she can start again. Burna Boy, help this babe now. I know so that will get fallout. Help this babe. She had come out to say that she accused Burna Boy of impregnating one Stella Uju and all that, and that was the fallout with Burna Boy. But Burna give this lady verse. I've seen a lot of artists come and go, but this one is just like a flash in the pan. It's too sudden for my eye. It be like finch prick for my eye. It can be anybody. She had made her mistakes, and I dey pray give everybody. I dey pray give myself. Say, may God help us. May God help us, because this fallout with some of your bosses sometimes can really lead to a lot. And that is the predicament that Cynthia Morgan has found herself. Can a GoFundMe work? What can work? Make it not go be say it all finished totally for the person. It all will finish for her right now. She's into debt and all that. Nobody even knows what is happening. But I think that something can be done. Something can be done. So my point is not giving her money, but rejuvenating her musical career. Yes, we can do something. Something can be done. So I'm calling on. But the Burna Boy, I think, talk to Judy Engis now. I mean, they're sorry for the lady now. If not, they get her royalties back. Madrina is, I believe, still has a lot to contribute to the Nigerian music industry. Yes, I know there's a lot of competition out there, but the galaxy is big enough for all the stars in the constellation to be there. It's busy of the busy media. Thank you for coming, don't mention.